of Final Fantasy 15. Today we'll be taking a look at dungeons. Now, to give you an idea what has happened since I broadcasted last time, I went on a timed quest. It's one of the new features during the new update. And I managed to complete the timed quest. It was quite difficult at my level and with my current equipment, but bonus, I got 15 levels afterwards, so that was fantastic. Right, what we're doing now is we're going into the main quest storyline, and I'm just going to play the dungeon for the Sword in the Waterfall main quest. I've already worked my way up to the waterfall and we're about to enter the dungeon. And where we can see, it's right here at Keflin's Plunge, and we'll be entering the dungeon. Now, once you enter a dungeon in Final Fantasy 15, unfortunately you do not have the option to save, so this is a once-off chance that you get until you exit the dungeon. The scenery before the dungeon is quite spectacular, and it's worth taking a while to just take in the scenery that they've added to Final Fantasy 15. Right, let's go into the dungeon.
This place gives me goosebumps. Double back for our coats?
What's the point? Little chill won't kill you.
Right. Now,
well, looking on the bright side, maybe the cold keeps the demons at bay?
Yeah, because monsters like warmth.
Ah, sarcasm. But what if they're frozen?
Encased in ice, waiting for something warm to pass by.
And then they jump out!
yeah. So some interesting comments from my teammates there. And
Uncle! And there's our warm welcome.
we start off with some flames. Fantastic. Now, these beasties are immune or resistant to physical attacks. It's usually a good idea to have magic. And in the event you don't have magic, you'll just
Come on,
take a bit of
I got a date with a couple of
strikes, get blind strikes from behind me,
You're on fire today!
and
No big deal.
you get rid of them.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
Down we go.
You things love deep pits. Let's get it over with.
It is known that in dungeons you seem to encounter a lot of demon-type monsters. And yeah, they spawn in various positions, anything from normal imps
Knocked rules! No big deal.
to ghost Romans, actually. So the question is, why would you want to enter a dungeon in Final Fantasy 15? And it's basically for the treasure at the end of it. And they've chosen to hide the new weapons, that weapon type that you get in the game in here. And one of these I've got in the previous
Not the time for
dungeons.
horseplay!
It's
My
Sword of the
hand
Wise.
slipped. So much for a little
And
chill.
these are the king's
Oh, I got an
weapons
ice cream headache.
of previous
Without the
kings.
ice cream.
Oh, maybe I should turn off the voices.
I really hope we didn't come here for nothing.
Sure, there's something if we look.
Right, to try again. So, we are entering these dungeons just to take a look and see if we can get some more of the king's weapons. These are weapons that only Noct can wield, and they've got a bit of extra attributes to them, making them stronger than normal weapons.
Really? This one's just for you.
I think that was actually the demon talking there. Honestly, I do not think I had any chemistry with that demon. So, I've cheated a bit as well, and I took a sneak peek into the dungeon before. I have not completed it, and what I can say is it's very difficult, or easy to get lost in dungeons, and difficult to find your way. This particular dungeon is very misleading because you really have to circle around and explore in order to reach the destination.
How should we do this, Noct? Just do whatever. Gotcha!
You can get extremely close to the end destination without actually reaching it, so as you can see it's just 132 feet away, but this is not the path that reach the destination.
Time for some action. Done in a minute.
With time to spare.
What?
My hand slipped.
Back to it.
Yes, we'll run into a couple of dead ends, so that's just the way it is. At least the game designers were so kind not to make the dead ends complete wastes of time. You'll find some items at the end of the dead ends. It will give you a bit of a boost and maybe motivate you a bit more to actually go through and explore the dungeon. You will also notice I don't have music playing in the background. I've heard that the music really gets picked up and you get blamed for copyright violation. So the music's turned off during my gameplay broadcast. And it's really a big shame because the music is something that contributes very well to the game, the overall feel of the game, and the gameplay itself as well a bit.
Next thing I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Watch yourself, Noct.
I know.
Well, here we are.
Watch this! Knocked! Another one out! Let's go!
Yep. Huh?
Now, dungeons is something that actually disappeared a bit during the more recent Final Fantasy games, and I'm glad they brought it back in. It gives a bit of a different feel to the games. It also adds a level of challenge, since you can't save midway. It might frustrate you if you find a very difficult boss at the end of the dungeon, but that's what makes the game special and worth playing. Come on, Ignis. Right, I've got a character in my way, so let's just ask Ignis to move, and we'll see if we can proceed.
Your tips just got frosted, dude.
Really? How's it look?
Another interesting thing about the items in the dungeon is that you can follow them almost like breadcrumbs, and following these breadcrumbs will lead you closer and just give you a little hint that you're on the right path to the end of the dungeon. They're not always the best items, but hey, it's free stuff, you can sell it later on. Looks like we're back where we were a while ago. Definitely not a nice thing. Aha. Ledge.
Watch your step.
No more slip-ups.
An awful lot of cliches inside the dialogue of Final Fantasy 15. And what we have here is an elemental deposit. They are also scattered on the world map itself. I currently have full magic. You can only have 99 of each element, which is fire, ice and lightning. And you use these elements combined with items to create the magic that you use in this game. From the start you can actually create second level spells like Fira and Blizzara. But because the damage is very likely to hit your allies.
Right.
Oh yeah!
I generally do not make magic.
Oh, you never ask! You like that?
Solid. Hey, where'd you learn that one, Noct?
Daggers in the dark. Be nice to break
Stay
things
down.
up here.
Get out.
None the worse for wear.
Right, another couple of flans out of the way. Now, flans are interesting monsters. They usually take on an element and they're like a big jelly pudding. I guess that's also
So,
where the name
the
comes
glaive
from.
is through here?
Most likely. Let's see for ourselves.
Progress. Right, there we have a lightning element deposit. Do not fall down. I might not find my way back.
Let's do this.
Right.
I hit him!
Here we are.
Say your prayers!
Everything cool? No problems here.
Anything around here?
Right. What happened during this battle is I didn't keep an eye on Pronto and he actually died. I use a Phoenix down to revive him. And it's a very good idea to revive your teammates before the battle ends, because when the battle ends, they don't get the experience they would have acquired.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
We're catching cold.
So here we go.
Another ledge.
I'm freezing. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a hot bowl of soup. Soup. We're almost there. We gotta be, right?
If you've watched any of the Brotherhood short animations on Final Fantasy 15, you'll get a bit of a background on Prompto, and then you'll have a better understanding of where all this comments about food comes from during the
Hey.
game.
Knock, knock.
We're there.
Can it ever be easy?
Never. Where's the team?
Be done with this riffraff.
Chop chop.
How about this?
You're mine.
No big deal.
That's crossing the line.
My hand slipped.
You forget about us. Try this. Tell us what to do. Take this. All we've got.
And that's that.
Wouldn't expect any less from you.
Good. Hot you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Get him,
Does this mean we can go back outside?
That's it. First, we need to get the reward that we came all this way for. The Tomb of the Wanderer. Welcome to the Royal Tomb. Right, so I dare say these kings have very nice tombs. It's almost like tomb raiding one of the tombs of the ancient Egyptians. Except this is actually a
Score, thanks to our tiny
inheritance
informant.
for-
I never doubted him for a moment.
I think we all owe him thanks.
yeah. So this is an inheritance for Noctis. Let's pick it up. So Noctis can conjure the Armesia, his arsenal of royal arms. When the circular Armesia bar is full, the bar fills as Noctis attacks and defends, and all his abilities are strengthened while the royal arms are active. Hold L or press L1 and R1 at the same time to activate. New ability for me. And we've got a new nexus added to the astral sphere, so we get to spend our astral points or ability points to power up our arsenal of royal arms. Great. We get the option to return to the entrance of the dungeon, yes or no. Well, usually there's a bit of extra items to explore. I'll take a look around and walk around from the start And for now, I'll just return to the entrance and then say thank you for watching. And I hope you got something out of the dungeons episode. It's quite short, but worth it. Whoa, okay. Episode not finished.
Noct, you okay?
What did I... Where was that?
What is it?
A hole in the ground. Something burning. The meteor?
You saw the disc of Kothis. Let's make our way back to Lestalem.
Yeah, gotta report to Talcott.
Yeah, let's not. So once again, viewers, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you again next time.